6:15 and new this morning, lawmakers are expected to vote on a spending bill today that would prevent another government shutdown. This bill includes $1.4 billion for funding for border security. Lawmakers, though, have spent weeks brainstorming as far as where that extra money could come from. One idea points to a recent high-profile conviction.
Texas Senator Ted Cruz is renewing his push for legislation that would use the assets of El Chapo to fund the construction of a border wall.
But the question here with all of this, of course, is how realistic is that? And what does the president think of the idea? Our national investigative reporter James Rosen digs in to try to answer those questions and some other questions that lawmakers say they still have about this proposed spending bill.
The top House Republican expressed support Wednesday for Republican Senator Ted Cruz's legislation steering the assets of convicted Mexican drug lord Joaquin Guzman, a.k.a. El Chapo, to fund President Trump's proposed border wall.
If that was capable of doing, I think that would be a very good option to be able to go through, to utilize that money.
Less enthusiastic was the president himself, who seemed almost dismissive of the idea.
Anything Ted does is interesting, so that's certainly an interesting one.
Formally titled the Ensuring Lawful Collection of Hidden Assets to Provide Order, or El Chapo Act, Cruz's bill, first introduced in 2017, seeks to corral the $14 billion federal prosecutors estimate El Chapo amassed across decades as leader of the deadly Sinaloa drug cartel.
Today's verdict is justice.
Yet despite federal authorities' success in capturing and convicting the drug lord, who twice escaped incarceration in his native Mexico, finding his assets may prove even more difficult. Mexico's Attorney General said in 2017 U.S. authorities hadn't found even $1 of El Chapo's money because he did not use the financial system. John Walters, who served as White House drug czar for 8 years under George W. Bush, said he believes El Chapo's money is gettable.
I don't know how fast that's going to happen and what the magnitude will be. It's also true that they, of course, spend a lot of money in the course of their lifestyle.
Still, Democrats in both chambers remain opposed to the wall.
I give my colleague credit for his creativity when trying to comply with a campaign promise made by candidate Trump. But I don't think this will fly.
When asked to comment what is the status of the effort to locate and seize El Chapo's assets, a spokesperson for the Department of Justice declined to comment, citing what she called a pending investigation. At the Justice Department, James Rosen.